Roll. Do you want me to restart from the beginning?
We could do like a yeah. We could do like a quick restart for sure.
Okay, so we got a boat that Gizmo found because it was all Gizmo who found all the boat, and we wanted to rescue our fellow siblings, our fellow snail siblings, because the other party sure didn't. And we're heading on our way, and there was a civil war of sorts happening, a disagreement between two sides, because I think his name was Terry. Was kind of a jackass, power hungry butthead, and wanted to stay on the island, I think. Was that true? And just profit from the bird?
He did seem like he didn't like the idea of not being in power through a bird anymore.
Right.
But you didn't really have a lot of chances to talk to him while you were stabbing him to death.
Nope. Because we chose the side, and we chose the we want to go home side, which is, also basically our side. And that ended up in the bird almost getting convinced to fight on behalf of Terry, but then decided not to because as long as it's getting food for its babies, it's gonna be fine. Unfortunately, that was the deal, and unfortunately, the food was our siblings, our snail siblings. So, we have about a day to rescue our siblings, and we found that they were held in kind of a little cove to the north of the island, around the island, anyways. And so we took our boat over there and talked to those folks. Luckily, they kind of believed us that we had a way out and that they didn't want to stick around either. So they were pretty cool about us just up and out of there, along with freeing all of our siblings but three who had escaped. And, well, we wish them the best of luck. And hopefully they find their way onto our boat somehow. Then, under the cover of sneakiness, we figured we better get a move on for the place that'll get us out of here. And that's all Kalain. We found the wave cleaver as well. Though apparently the ship is big enough that we didn't need it. It cleaves its own waves, which was met with some crying from Kalain, who's like, put all this effort into the plan. We don't even need this thing. Okay. And so we had to run away from the bird, who was expecting our siblings and us to be baby food. And in doing so, in order to grant us cover, Marlene turned out the night sky. Well, no, not the night sky. The ocean's depth. Thinking that
The
it would come
ocean
back.
sky.
Yeah, because Nox, the space between stars, said, when you flick it back up, it'll come back up. Unfortunately, we didn't know that if you flick off the light of a living being or some sort of thing, we're still not fully clear on what it is, it doesn't come back. If you kill something, it's dead.
See, the thing is we don't even fully know that. I talked to Nox, and he was like, if it doesn't come back in 24 hours, try again.
Just give it more time.
Yeah, exactly.
Nox literally gave you the old turn it off and on again later, and we'll see if that reboots the system.
Just shock to the system, And, so we are flying, or sailing, completely in the dark. And that causes its own set of problems. Not rock-related, thankfully. Gigantic bird-related. But, yeah. And now we are a group of, first off, snails that, in Radiance, very rarely saw real darkness. And here had the kind of bioluminescence of the sea to light our way all the time. And now we have complete and utter blackness everywhere. While we make our way to, theoretically, the portal that'll take us home. Did I miss anything?
That seemed like the bulk of it. Does anybody have anything to add?
I don't think so, actually.
No, that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Nicely done, sir.
Cool. I feel good for like 2 weeks away and remembering.
Yeah. Snaffle, I gave you your sword earlier. You'll have to add it to your sheet yourself.
Well, yeah, I already did.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
The only thing I couldn't do was add the ability or the effect, whatever you want to call it.
I'll have to try
But
to
I-
mess with that later, because I tried to do it earlier and I kept breaking.
But I mean, I put a note on it so that way I can keep track of it.
Alright, cool. So we begin this session with a memory of light. You don't know how long it's been on the Dark Sea, but it's been too long. No stars in the ocean to keep track of time, no light source save the candles and lanterns stowed away in the supplies beneath the decks, now having long since been brought up and set ablaze, though you've been told that oil reserves won't last. After 24 hours of darkness, or what seems like 24 hours of darkness, we'll find ourselves back looking at Marlene. Where do we find Marlene a day after the lights go out?
Trying to mentally keep time and trying not to panic on deck as she stares down into basically the darkness.
So are you more like kind of by yourself, like on guard, kind of?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so inside your head is the tick-tock of an internal clock, ticking away until that 24-hour mark, and you're at the point... Make an intelligence check, please. Hey, that would be a great time for that feat that just lets you know the time.
Oh gosh, I am going to make freaking lose it.
So,
Uh,
tick-tock in your mind. It's been a day. It's had to have been a day. It's been so long, with you just sitting here staring at the darkness and the stone. And now your day is up.
I push the button again. Like, see if it works.
That little tendril of your power. Power given by Nox, but now that it's yours, it is truly yours. And you send a sliver of your own dark power into the gym, and you feel it work. You feel that mental almost click, that change, as if something was turned off. And the water doesn't get any darker, but it certainly doesn't get any lighter either.
I'm going to try to turn it back on again since I've turned it off.
Alright, so you try to click it back on?
Yep.
Once more you feel that power, you feel it work. What once was off is on again. And still, the sea is dark. The sky is barren and devoid of light. And it is just you in a moat of quiet shadows, mentally clicking a button inside of Dark Jewel. Over and over and over again.
This is not good.
Who here amongst your siblings slash Gizmo do we think would realize what Marlene is doing? How would they react?
I doubt Coop would. He's just sitting there praying.
Gizmo is too busy helping out everyone on the ship as best he can, trying to keep everyone calm in these trying times.
They've
Not sure
actually
what
had a.
Snapple
Oh, gone.
I'm not sure what Snapple would do either. I said Snapple again, didn't I? But
Should I just change my character name to Snapple?
no.
I mean, that is his name. You told me it's his name. It's his name.
Snapple and Marnie.
I wonder if robots swim.
I have never tried before.
Whack!
Ah!
There you go, pushing another snail overboard.
It's my default response to traumatic situations. I'm sorry.
Holy dark.
When in doubt, thwack off of a ledge.
You piss me off, I go whack. If you go flying, well,
Hey, it is not my fault. Blame Marlene. She told me that was your name.
it's Snaffle with 2 F's.
I did not say that.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Snapple.
You
At
guys
this,
not worried about this like endless darkness all the time? It's not right.
I choose to ignore it.
Well, as long as we're still going the right direction.
You can do that? Are we?
I don't know.
Duh. Mar, do you know?
I'm not a navigator. I don't have the faintest clue where we're going. And I am worried about this because I didn't think it wouldn't turn back on.
Gizmo?
Gizmo being so far proving to be the only navigator in the place. DM, refine navigation tools. Can I tell us where the hell we are?
go and make a navigations check with disadvantage because there's literally nothing to guide you.
Fair enough. A 12.
Could be worse.
Very campaign appropriate.
It is.
Yup.
Yep.
Well, if nothing else, very Radiance appropriate.
You watch as Gizmo begins breaking out his navigating tools. You realize that somewhere along the line, Nain had assigned a couple of crewmen to actually follow Gizmo around to sort of put out the fires of his help. Should any arise. Not saying that they always do, but just in case. And while this is happening, Gizmo, you're navigating. And while there's nothing in the sky or sea to help you, you get the vague feeling that you're moving airward, which is basically north. And you do feel a breeze from a nearby jet stream.
We are heading due north. I can feel the breeze of a jet stream nearby.
Is that the way we're supposed to be going?
Listen, I don't know. I was following you guys.
But you're the navigator. You were
Well-
the one who was supposed to navigate.
Didn't
Yes,
the other captain say she knew where she was going?
Literally Nain in the back on the wheel, just like smiling as she listens to you guys argue.
This is how we deal with stress, as we bicker amongst ourselves like siblings.
Oh, I get it, but well, we're heading towards the aero jet stream. They are portals to the plane of wind or air, but they create winds we call jet streams, and that is how we get around. If we can find ourselves to one, we'll find land eventually. I just hope we see it before we crash into it.
Yeah,
Well-
will the plane of air have light?
It's wind from the plane of air. It's a one-way portal. It is how we get most of our things here in the expanse.
Cool, thanks.
Well, as long as it gets us out of here.
Oh, that is the goal. How is your attempts on bringing back the light?
Futile, apparently.
Oh,
Great.
In an
Well-
attempt to help, Gizmo will just turn on his headlights as he casts light from his headlights.
Well, it's something.
thank you, Gizmo. That was very helpful. Could you
I
please
am
point them
helping.
at the front of the ship and not my face, please?
Yeah, go stand on the
Understood.
forecastle.
Understood. And he will Titanic this as he is standing up front.
Mm.
So, what are we going to do about this? If we cannot see where we're going, we're doomed.
Is there any way to make bigger light?
That would require
Yeah.
a bigger fire. And I don't know what you might be thinking, but the only thing flammable around here is our home.
Yeah, I would not want to set the boat on fire. That'd be bad.
Is Gizmo fireproof?
Now I'm kicked out.
Everybody gets
I
a
do
turn.
not.
Yep.
I do not believe I. I do not believe I am. Also, I am not flammable. Any fire on me will dissipate after a while. I'm pretty certain.
Well, yes, but the oil on you will be flammable.
I mean, yes, but he blinks with his headlights. My headlights.
Don't do
They
that.
provide light. Exactly. It would hurt. I now have experienced pain. I do not wish to feel pain.
Okay, well, you could be our backup light, Gizmo, just in case we need you to help.
I will stay at the bow of the ship and just keep being headlights.
Nain smiles the smile of the victorious.
Do I still have oil? Think I used it.
I feel like we did use it for something.
Yep. I have no oil left.
Well, unless we can find something that burns, Gizmo will have to do.
I've got a torch and some oil.
Do I have a lantern? Do I have my lantern then? Because if we have an oil, we at least have. Doesn't look like I have a lantern. All right, damn. That's bad.
Could we make a lantern out of something?
We probably could. If there isn't already one among our supplies.
I mean, I'm sure we can check below deck for one.
Check and see if we have any extra oil too. Gizmo is a kind of our only light source. You know how to do the light thingy too, right?
I can do it.
Then
I'll just cast light.
yeah,
See?
somebody go below deck with a light so that we can look through our supplies.
Yeah, like the crew's already like started to go through the supplies. That's how they've hung out lanterns already around the ship. But down inside, you have like about a barrel of oil, so about 50 gallons. You have about 6 months of provisions, give or take, given your current size. Longer if you start thinning the numbers, or if the numbers start getting thinned, or you ration. You don't necessarily have to murder. You just know that you like it. You just don't know why. But other than that, yeah, you have 6 months of provisions, you have light, you have clean water, you have grog. You have pretty much everything you need for a short journey.
We should try to save the oil just in case we really need it. I wonder if we can. Well, if we ever get to sleeping, I'm not sure I can sleep in this utter darkness. I can make light that lasts for a bit.
What are your thoughts, Captain Snaffle?
Hmm. Considering we can barely see and we don't entirely know where we're going, we should definitely keep our resource use to a minimum. Use just enough to see at least a little ways ahead of us.
Do we have anything that can see in the dark and scout ahead, just in case?
Nain will pop up. Unfortunately, none of us are wizards. We have no familiars. Nothing to see for us.
And I don't think Gizmo has that particular spell. Or at least I haven't seen him use it.
Wait, Gizmo is a wizard?
I thought he was. He
I'm a
was doing
wizard.
magic.
I thought I was a robot. That explains so
Robot
much.
wizard. You're a
Robot wizard.
robot.
Yeah.
But no, I cannot summon a small fluffy thing as a companion. I apologize.
Oh, wait. Can Kalane see in the dark? Can he scout for us?
Hey, Kalane. Darling. Pretty kitty.
Is there like a
Yeah.
yawn? Like, oh yes, what can I do for you, Marlene? My favorite napping chair.
How good is your dark vision?
Oh, it's quite excellent. Some might say the best. I am a Tressum, after all.
Would
Wait,
you be
why?
willing to do something? Would you be willing to do something that could potentially be life or death? Just a little bit of work. Your reward, of course, being you get unlimited access to the finest napping spot on the ship
And belly rubs.
and belly rubs.
All the belly rubs.
Let's start with the persuasion check and I'll respond from there.
I'm going to use inspiration on that. Wait, do I have inspiration?
Everybody has inspiration from the Eric.
All right, I guess I'm also going to use strange memories. 14.
It's one of those days, no.
It really is.
The dice are like, nah, fuck you.
They like to keep us in the dark.
Literally in this case, yeah. My God, Marlene, me, work. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I lowered myself to work, but life or death, you say? How?
Well, if we can't see what's ahead of us, we could crash and then we won't ever get out of this place. You've got a mighty nice set of wings. And some of the sharpest eyes ever in existence. If maybe every hour or so you could fly out a bit and just scout out ahead and make sure we don't run into anything big or, well, anything at all, it would be mighty kind of you.
Kalane thinks for a moment, places his paw behind his ears and starts kind of scratching his ears deeply in thought. I like it. Your flattery, don't think I don't know what you're doing. I do. I like it, but I know what you're doing. In this case, it's all true. I do have the best
really
eyes
flattering?
of all of you. And like a king leading his people across the darkness, I too shall lead mine to light. Every hour, right? No more?
Every hour, yeah.
I can manage it. If I'm in a good sleep, though, an hour and a half.
All right, that's manageable. But if it gets to a point where we do have to wake you to do it, know that it's because it's dangerous. Not because we want to interrupt your beauty rest.
I understand that you need me more than I need you, Marlene. It is my duty to my people to be there for them. I'm gonna go scout now. Oh! Coop, I didn't even see you there. How? Left paw. How's my left
Yep.
paw? How's my left paw cleric doing?
I could be better. Your scouting will give me a lot of hope.
Good. Excellent. I'm gonna go scout now.
Okay. Good luck, buddy. Appreciate you.
If you hear me scream, come rescue me. As he flaps off into the distance.
And we never saw that man again. Understood.
Oh no.
It's like you look up, you just see a rock barreling towards you.
I cast shield just to block it.
I think he means the rock, the big bird.
Oh. Oh, that rock.
Oh
I fell
no.
for it. I fell for it. No.
The lovely thing about that statement is, depending on your answer, I could go either way. All right. So, with Kalain scouting and serving as your eyes, the ship eases itself into the jet stream and makes its way airward out of Shipgrave Reef and towards, well, the now dark maelstrom at the center of the ethereal expanse. Now unlit in this sea of night. The days drag. This first day was painful enough with the waiting for the power to reset, but now that you're truly underway, honestly, if you guys don't realize this, I feel like your characters would, because I just realized you could probably do it. You could probably use magical item recharges as a way to tell time for days, if you have items that have daily recharges.
Let me see what I got.
Obviously, you have your power. You have the stone.
You have your
Yeah.
light clicky thing. I don't have anything that does that.
Mine charges with the tide, so not exactly.
And
I
then,
mean, that could work. There are times of day where the tides are different.
and then Kalain has his collar, which is like anybody who touches Kalain can Misty Step, and that's 3 times a day. So
I have a rock.
it's a nice rock.
Exactly.
I use shield to block it.
I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
Alright, so as the days trickle on with you using whatever means necessary to tell them, one after another, each one seemingly longer than the last, we're going to move into a little bit of a skill challenge to represent the hardship of these travels. And the first leg of it would be, in the early days of this trip, when supplies are high and morale is also suitably fresh, mostly it comes down to keeping that morale up through entertainment. So in phase 1 of this skill challenge, I ask you, the group, how would you keep yourselves and the crew entertained? Now, because of the relationship of these pirates, and the simple fact that Snaffle is the captain, you have the option at any time that you fail one of these checks to immediately kill a crew member to reestablish morale through intimidation. If you choose to do that, that will speak more about your character than I feel like the actual decisions. But I want you to know that mechanically, you can murder your way through this.
So we're going with the classic. Beatings will continue until morale improves.
Beatings will continue. In this case, the murder.
Sounds like my mom.
Oh.
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 Both the beatings
Mama
and the
Maddie's not
murder.
like that. Oh, good.
Then, let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and just add you all to initiative. Let's go ahead and see who goes first.
Why is it me?
No. If you want to switch.
You know what? No, I might have something.
Okay.
Do you want to switch, Kath?
I'm good.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
so Gizmo, in these early days, how do you go about keeping morale in basically keep the crew from mutating?
Gizmo would go around doing his best to provide as much first aid or assistance if anyone asks for it or is in need of first aid. Any injuries, he will be bandaging up. If anyone feels cold or sick, he's providing all the any form of wet like cloth to help them out with that type of thing.
Okay, so you're like really maintaining sanitation and making sure everybody's in it sort of for the long haul and staying healthy.
Yes.
All right, well, I think you're trying for medicine there, if you'd like. You had something
Yes,
else
I
in
will
mind?
try. No, I was thinking of medicine when I was thinking of this, so.
I gotta say something, because somebody might be like, no, I really wanted athletics.
You know what?
Oh,
I'm
these
gonna
rolls
use
are starting off great.
No, I will use an inspiration to try again. 16.
A 16
right.
succeeds. And nobody in the crew must get murdered. Yet.
Yet.
So Gizmo wanders around, basically maintaining sanitation and trying his best to be an appropriate helper. And god damn it, Gizmo, you're doing a fantastic job. Wounds are clean, spirits are high, everybody's in pretty good health. Which brings us to Captain Snaffle.
We're going to go with another classic, especially when you've been out to sea for a while. Group workouts.
Hell
Calisthenics,
yeah.
let's go.
That's great.
Gonna have a plank off.
Double dun-dun.
Uh-oh, I can't see any up. Yep, it's my turn.
And then it's walk off the plank of
All right, so basically, you're leading them in group workouts. You're forcing exercise and maintaining everybody's activity level.
Good for the body, good for the mind.
All right, I know what you want to roll, so roll it, sir.
27.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Snaffle's like, everybody's well fed, everybody's in high spirits, everybody's doing great. And then, like, after weeks of this, like, all of a sudden it cuts to our crew, and it's like it's like in an anime, they're all like lumpy, and then it's like a time lapse, and they've all got 6 packs. And it's just like, oh my god.
Most stacked crew ever.
Snaffle is leading them on
It's not
daily
on the low.
exercises.
Everyone's strength increases by 1.
But now, unfortunately, they will randomly break out in posing. Such as the
We've
pros
just
and the
made
cons.
All right, have we made One Piece pirates, or have we made JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters?
Yes.
Nice.
Which brings us to Marlene.
All right. Well, Marlene is thinking, you know what's entertaining? Calligraphy lessons. She's going to have these motherfuckers sit down and learn to at least write.
All right, people really want to know how to spell their name, and most of these people have never thought, because writing's something rich people do. It's for the aristocracy and learned people. And yeah, they're interested. They've got time, so go ahead and roll whichever skill you think best represents educating the masses.
I'm guessing I can't use tools, so my guess would be sleight of hand, because you're using your hands.
You can use tools, by the way.
Oh, well then calligraphy tools?
Yeah,
Or still 25.
Holy, 2 19s. Okay.
I know, like, those early dice just went, we were joking, guys. We really love you.
Just wait. Just wait.
Just wait until initiative's rolled, then you're all fucked. So yeah, you begin in the mornings the crew works out. In the afternoons, it's calligraphy practice. At night, it's medical aid. And so it goes from one person from one person to the next until we get to the evening festivities.
Yep. Well, you know what I always loved as a small child? Magic tricks. And I am going to basically be casting like little lights and different things that appear and disappear just to try to keep people entertained. And be rolling Arcana, if I may.
All right, go for it. This crew's going to be muscle wizards by the end of this journey.
Oh, gosh.
All right, I'm feeling it. Maybe somebody's got to die. We'll see.
You
Do you have anything
Strange
for a
memories?
reroll?
I do have. Well, we've rested, right? We've long rested.
Yeah. It's been
It has
days.
been days. Okay. Could I strange memories this?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
Come on, big money.
big money, big money.
I will tell you this now. I will actually allow you to go all out on your daily memories on every check because technically each one of these skill checks are going to be months apart.
Months.
I did not.
Holy
stutter.
fuck. Oh god. Okay. We're all getting out of this as old people. All right.
That's-
13 for magic tricks.
All right, Kath. You have failed. Would
Magic
you?
tricks are not very entertaining.
Yeah. Would you like to murder someone to succeed?
Haha.
Do we all have to succeed?
I can neither confirm nor deny that you all have to succeed.
Oh god, okay.
I'll just give you the option to kill a
Jesus.
bitch.
I don't want to kill anybody.
I could just see Kath. I'm so sorry, but you didn't like my magic tricks. As he's like drowning him. It's like, oh man, that's dark. So Bradley, I assume, is not going to kill people because they didn't like his magic tricks.
No.
Though the picture's hilarious in my head.
That's some Joker level shit.
In my head, you're dressed as a clown, so it works.
Oh yeah. I mean, Coop would try to dress the part, probably. Clearly be failing.
So the first days shift into weeks as these exercise regimens mixed with all this basically self-improvement. Everything's going good. Everything, despite all the darkness of the sea and the hardships that bring, like spirits stay relatively high thanks to the combined efforts of the group. Not you, Coop. But when things start to get harder, the bonds between the crew and you all begin to run taut. There's not a lot of give anymore. The tension is high. As we move to 6 months later, after the first of the supplies have run out. The first of the supplies have started to run out. You still have supplies. You're just starting to run out of stuff now. Things are starting to get a little rough. And the question I now ask you, as you no longer have the calories to maintain the exercise regimen, you no longer have the cartography or the supplies in your toolkit. Feel free to get rid of that toolkit, by the way. It's basically used at this point. To keep teaching people, and you've also run out of the medical supplies needed to keep everyone healthy. You're just, at this point, it's less about keeping people entertained and keeping them sane. So, we will start with you, Gizmo. As tensions are running high, people are beginning to snap. How do you keep the crew sane?
How does the robot keep these mortals sane? Let's see here. I think he would go to a logical place and try and reason out with everyone why things are going to be looking up for us.
So you're going to use logic of like, it can't be that bad. We've been traveling for 36 days. Now you don't start breaking it out mathematically.
Exactly.
What skill would you like to roll, sir?
I am providing the math to prove to them we're fine. We're fine. We're not going to die at all. Shit. What constitutes math? History?
Yeah, yeah, you could use history. That's fine.
Yes. He just goes over various tales he once read about how people in other situations like this survived. But what's funny?
I'm so glad you did it like a meteor too, because I'm like, and the first story that comes to mind is the story of Alive, when one person survived by eating the rest.
We call that Donner's
Okay.
Party.
My favorite story, Pinocchio, where they survived inside of a giant whale.
So you begin essentially telling stories and explaining to the crew in logical methods of how they're going to survive, keeping their morale up, making sure that tensions ease just a little bit. Arguments are starting to break out amongst the crew at this point, fights over what little that remains. Violence is starting to become a little bit more commonplace, though, I presume, unless you tell me otherwise. Snaffle would always be on hand to easily kind of stop things, because nobody really wants to mess with Snaffle.
I was just going to say, if violence begets violence, you must be more violent.
And I don't want to take that option from you, because you have that option here now, if you would like to take it. I just realized, wait a second, that could have been me accidentally taking it. I didn't mean to do that. So.
Oh, no, you're good. I think at that point, Snaffle would be trying to act as kind of like a peacekeeper, so to speak. Not keeping people in check per se, but if a fight does break out, being the one to break it up, separate people, and then leaving the rest of the group to keep them calm, kind of, sort of.
All right, and what skill would you like to roll for that?
I'm torn between athletics and survival. I don't want to just rely on athletics. I think survival could work in its place.
It's the barbarian skill trap, right? It's like I have like 2 or 3 skills. It's like, no.
Yeah, I legitimately have 3 skills.
Yeah. So you just kind of want to well, you can bruise. You could be a bruiser. Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Rage.
Yeah. You could be
Rage.
rage.
You can use your
that.
strength in place of some skills now for some of your things. Your strength modifier in place for some of the skills.
Like that is true.
Primal awareness or something. You can rage stealth. I think that's funny.
You can, yeah.
Let me look at that real quick. It's around here somewhere. That just gives you the basics. Primal knowledge. Oh yeah, in addition, while your rage is active, you can channel primal power when you attempt certain tasks. When you make an ability check using one of the following: acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival.
The stealth one's hilarious. It's like,
why? I know.
It really is. Well, it's because you're channeling like primal powers, so I guess basically you're channeling like a panther or a jaguar or something.
I still just have this picture of this big barbarian with like the exaggerated frowny face, like walking on his tiptoes, though.
I like the idea of just like he passes a guard and the guard's like, "Hey," and he's like, "You don't see me." Okay,
guard's
buddy.
like,
okay.
"Yeah, you know what? All those weapons.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I'll roll. I'm still gonna roll athletics, but it would be the exact same as survival with primal knowledge.
Yeah.
It's a little low. Let's go ahead and use our strange memories just to be safe.
I mean, you might as well, yeah, because you can.
23.
Ooh.
That does succeed, as you are perhaps the most intimidating creature on this boat by Like, it's not even close. It's by
I've
far
got-
you.
I've got all my eyes on all of you.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of those things where fights do happen, but the second you show up, just everybody's kind of like off in their own little corner, like, no, we weren't fighting, we just having an argument. It's okay. Like, nothing's really going on.
It's like the second Pirates movie. The first time you get introduced to Davy Jones on the ship, as he walks down the stairs, like all the barnacles shrink away, all the creatures start to look away, like, oh shit.
It's like, oh god, he's here. Exactly, but now that your supplies are out, Marlene, and education is running thin and tempers high, how is Marlene keeping people sane?
I had an awful idea.
Often the best ones.
Basically, the idea
Of course.
was that she's basically using her stealth to sneak up on crew and keep them aware, but maybe also teaching them to be a bit more sneaky so that if there's any ships that we can possibly raid, we have the upper hand, because if they try to board us before we board them, they won't see us coming. But also sneaking up behind people to scare them is fucking funny.
It's like, how do we keep them sane? By relentlessly stalking them and surprising them at any given moment to make sure they're always on edge.
It's not putting them on edge or stalking them, it's keeping them on their toes.
Alright, roll to keep them on their toes.
I'm going to use 20.
It fucking works. I don't know how, but it works. It's like, these motherfuckers don't got time to go and say they got Marlene to deal with. It's like the second one of them's like, I'm gonna fluff my duty. They look around and it's just Marlene, like, sharpening a knife or whittling some wood nearby, whistling. It's like, second thought, I'm not gonna shirk that duty. It's like, oh shit.
comes up behind them. I don't see you slacking off now, do I? Good, and then slinking back into the shadows.
Just like the most intimidating little snail. Just fucking ever.
This is fun.
So as Marlene is terrifying the crew.
Yeah, as soon as rations would start to get low, it's not very fulfilling or anything, and it probably hasn't made people feel any better. But Coop would be casting Create Food and Water just to try to keep morale, keep people up, so we're not starving. But it is very bland and it's very boring, and he'd basically be looking at opportunities to try to spice it up, to try to make it interesting, to try to keep things from just becoming stale. If I could use medicine as like a cook's kind of thing.
You know what? Medicine's wisdom. And so it's, yeah, sure, go for it.
I was like, yeah.
It's like, there's not really a cooking
Holy
skill
fuck.
outside of tools. Okay, so you're one away from greatness.
Let's see if I roll a 1 with Strange Memories. Hey?
Do you have your whatchamacallit still? Your inspo?
I do.
Might
But
be
I
a
don't-
good time.
I don't want to use it.
I don't wanna.
Oh, 17. Maybe that's enough.
I was so
Failure at a
hoping, like,
cost.
because, like, I was even gonna do you the kindness of just having the people who die just die from tasting your food.
Oh, God.
that's rough.
This is delicious. Dysentery.
oh,
That Terry's
no.
one dangerous fool.
I don't know if I succeeded though.
You
But
did.
God, Strange Memories, thank you.
So now that things are getting low and tensions are running high, through a mix of terror, intimidation, good vibes, and good food, we're able to keep this crew together about, month 5/6 into this 3-day voyage. Definitely not a 3-day voyage, but into this voyage in the dark, which will bring us to our last round of the skill check. The last skill leg of this skill check is how do we keep ourselves alive? Because this last leg is 6 months after the first 6 months.
Oh God.
And you only had 6 months of supplies. So for the 6 months of no supplies, how do we keep the crew and yourselves alive? Now this one, the stakes are a little high. And this is the one that may result in the most dead crew members. But we'll begin with Gizmo. Gizmo,
You just had to,
the crew
you
is
just had to
starved.
specify.
I know. Let me
You
narrate.
just had to
Let me
specify.
narrate for just a second.
Oh, sorry.
So at this point, it's 6 months after the 6 months. The supplies have been gone for some time. Probably a few crew members have, like, maybe slipped away at this point. People are thin. Gone are the muscles implanted in them by Snaffle. Just what seems like 30 minutes ago, but for them it's been almost a year. And now that they're on the verge of pretty much dying, everyone is starving. No one has tasted food save what? Blandness Coop can summon up to keep them alive. How are you, the only person here who's probably not starving? The only person here who seems to be doing okay. Definitely the only person here that is doing so okay. Nobody resents them at all on the crew. How is Gizmo keeping people alive?
It's a shame you said, "How am I keeping others alive?" I have something funny for keeping me alive, but how would Gizmo keep others alive? Well, we're out of medical supplies. We're out of food. That's a good question. Okay. Okay. Hear me out on this one. So, due to being a necromancy-based wizard, Gizmo is attuned to the necromantic arts as well as soul draining abilities, as seen here with Grim Harvest. Is it possible that I could potentially, the crew members who unfortunately passed due to starvation, I somehow try and siphon their soul energy into the remaining crew to keep them alive through pure soul energy?
This poor crew member dies. His soul, I'm finally free. And then it's like Coop over here, like, souls right into a wood chipper, straight to the other people. So you want to siphon off people's dying soul energy, maybe even so much as risking their very immortal souls, to sort of bolster the remaining crew.
Yes, the ones who are a lost cause, Gizmo's like, these people are a lost cause. I cannot help them. So I must help the others.
I like it.
by
It's very dark.
sacrificing those.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. What's a soul,
Okay.
really? I mean, come on.
A question
Yeah.
Gizmo has asked himself multiple times. Can I use Arcana using this since it's all necromancy stuff?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna laugh if I not won this. You know what? Because I can, I'm gonna use Strange Memories just to roll that d6. 22.
So as the crew members start to drop from the elements starvation, it's the oldest ones who go first. They're not Old Lucky. Old Lucky's Old Lucky, and Even though he's an ancient goblin, he'll survive. But you start just snatching that last little bit of life energy before they pass. Some might argue might be attached to the soul. We won't know for sure. And then you take it, you immediately tear it apart bit by bit like a child ripping up small pieces of paper, and begin spreading it out magically amongst the crew. It works a bit. It bolsters them. It strengthens their resolve and their soul. To the point where you know that if the people you bolstered died, you might not have the arcane ability to rip their souls apart much the same way you did to the old ones, now that they're a little bolstered by yourself. But for now, it is working. And only you, for now, know what you've done, which has helped.
Faraway stare as he does this. I am helping.
I am helping, just soul screaming noises. I'm helping.
Emotionless eyes is staring through the darkness as he does this.
Alright, Gizmo has helped Snaffle. Everyone's starving,
Alright.
even you're starting to get thin.
We are going to go with survival and try to fish the great depths and get some food.
See if we could turn those sky fishing lessons into sea fishing lessons.
Yep. And I'd like to use that what is it? The not primal knowledge, the other one. Is it primal? Yeah, it is primal knowledge.
Yes,
So I'll use
you
my
can
strength
punch the
modifier.
fish out of the ocean. Go for it.
Just dynamite.
Oh, like a
fishing.
Mulan.
So it'd be this roll plus 3. Oh no, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Mhm.
Oh, not much better. Strange memories.
Oh, this one hurts.
Oh no.
Oh my golly.
So in Snaffle's attempt to go fishing, he accidentally hooks a crew member and throws him overboard.
Whoops.
I'm gonna make it so much darker.
Oh, but I was gonna use him for bait.
So pretty much at this point, it's not so much like, oh, we gotta use it for bait. At this point, it's more like you fished, but you could only catch so much fish. And over the course of these weeks and months, it's the choices of who you feed, when you feed them, and who you don't feed. Because some people can go longer than others. So it's just this game we have to play with what limited fish you can catch. That in the end, it just causes fatalities. And it's just a hard bit of this situation you found yourself in, that you aren't able to catch enough fish to feed everybody. And
So
because of
12
that, people die.
Yeah.
Which leads us to Marlene.
Goodness
Marlene,
gracious.
people are starting to die. People are going hungry. People are slacking in their duties.
Admittedly, with how hungry everybody is, she's probably slacking a bit herself. You know what? Marlene is just going to start. How do I word this without sounding awful? She's just going to start straight up lying to people. Yeah, we're going to be there soon. Shit like that. You know, start handing out that copium. She's going to roll deception. And strange memories. 21.
Marlene is a good liar. These people are desperate. They're starving. They'll cling on to anything. And Marlene is there with a whispered word, an affirmation, a promise. However hollow a promise of hope is, it's a promise of hope in a desperate time. And that's enough to keep people going for just a little bit longer. But when all the supplies are gone, when all the fish are gone, when even Marlene's affirmations and words can no longer carry hope, how does Coop carry the torch for this last length of the journey?
But lies going on. We're deceiving the people. And it's a desperate situation. I can't think of what helps most other than the utter delusion of religion. Coop is going to start sermoning a lot, if only for his own. There's damage related to motivational speech. Well, today I learned. He's just gonna kind of tell everybody about the glory of Mama Maddie, and really hoping that devotion and pulling through for a cause can help them survive this, I hope, last leg.
All right, go ahead and roll it. And that is a temporary HP, not damage. I don't know why I listed it as damage.
Oh, okay. That's probably just because it lists everything as damage. Hey, giving them people. All right. Can I roll with lucky or no?
You can roll with lucky, yeah. Anything you could use
Okay.
on the skill, you can use here.
And then my d6. Oh, 25. Really just come out with a bunch of cultists.
And so, in the darkest days, when everybody's holding on by a thread, it falls to Coop, sitting at the prow of this creaking ship, surrounded by people too tired to stand as they lay, surrounded by halos of little biting insects, have managed to survive this far into the long night. Now they're now calling it. And it's faith that Coop brings to these people. The faith of a mother who loves them unconditionally. A mother who loves them despite their faults. Perhaps even because of them. Who loves them just the way they are. 1 in a million. Because I can't help but quote Mr. Rogers. And it is during one of these hopeful sermons, as people lie desperate, hollow-eyed, and starving, that airward just north, in the direction the wind is carrying you, you can see a faint halo of distant light. And we're gonna take a break right there so I can get a drink.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's been a year and a half now, and we've got no new light
It's been a year.
from the ocean.
So
Oh,
it's
a
been an
year,
actual
okay.
year. It's you had 6 months of supplies,
Yep.
and then you're 6 months post those supplies. So it's been about a year of travel. You can take a moment to chew on that. I decided to do, instead of just say a year of travel, I thought it would be fun to do it as a skill check, and I'm kind of glad I did.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
And yeah, so let's take a break and get some water, and we'll come back in like 5-10 minutes and see what we see.
That's great.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Clearly, I didn't do anything fucked up. You can't prove anything.
Listen, there was probably going if it got bad enough, there was probably going to be some Actually, no, there's probably already been some cannibalism. Let's be real.
No idea what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay,
I'm a
if it
snail.
considered
I don't eat people. It's not cannibalism if I eat
Not
people,
on our
right?
end. Not on our end. No.
No, we're
We do have
snails.
to
We wouldn't
think.
eat the snails.
Yeah,
we only
yeah.
ate the humans.
Yeah, exactly.
It's everybody
But
else who
also-
did the cannibalism.
Long pork.
Exactly. Also, is it really cannibalism if it's a soul? Does that even count as cannibalism?
Nope, that's just essence.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
it's all good. It's fine.
nothing morally corrupt about what Gizmo just did.
No, you essentially
Listen.
just gave us all protein powder.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. It's fine. A little bit of protein is actually good for the crew.
Gotta maintain those muscles.
No one dies in the crew. We just use their souls to fuel the rest of the crew and get stronger from it.
We knew we weren't going to be able to save everybody, so
Exactly.
we kept the
Needs of the
losses to a
many.
minimum.
The needs of the many, Captain. The needs of the many.
Aye.
And they probably understand. They're pirates. They've probably had to do the same thing other before.
I don't know. How many pirates have access to soul magic?
Well, I'm not talking about eating souls. I'm talking about just generally hardcore survival mode.
Yeah, that's fair.
At least no one got scurvy.
Man, we can't prove that. But probably wasn't us, so it's whatever. Also, Marlene getting to be a little asshole. Ooh.
I return.
Hello.
Hello, I have to reload the forge because it decided to. When I sat down, I think I accidentally clicked the back button on my mouse. So it's like, no.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Alright, let's see. Is everybody back yet? Or do we...
Uh,
No, we still need Coop.
Just give me like 5
No,
minutes.
you're fine. No hurry. I was just wondering if, how much time we wanted to take. If we wanted more.
Just need like 5 minutes.
No, you're good, man. Take your time.
Yeah.
It's kind of my bad because I didn't check the clock when I left, so I'm like, I don't know how long it's been since I left.
all good.
Reset the clock.
No, not the clock.
Nope, the clock has a soul, therefore it must become part of the crew.
The clock
Part of
has
the
a
ship,
soul.
part of the crew. Part of the
clock-
ship, part of the crew.
In this case, the clock has a soul. Gizmo must destroy it.
Everything with a soul becomes nutrients for us. We are the crew that eats souls. I suggest you start running.
I would say this was the beginning of this villain arc, but we all understand that Gizmo's well into it.
Listen, one of us eats souls, one of us devours light. One of us will just fucking murder you. One of us will,
Turn into cult.
yeah, he'll indoctrinate
Yeah.
you into a cult. We're a
We have a
we're a
cult.
good aligned party, right? We're great.
I think we're
Yeah.
neutral at this point.
Probably.
We have a
All
cult
about
leader.
survival.
We have a lich in training. We have a serial
An
killer,
assassin.
and we have the Godslayer over here. The
What's
person who
real
killed
funny-
the entire realm.
What's real fun is I haven't had a player receive an in-game like nickname for a while, and someone's totally getting one today.
Who is it? Is it Gizmo?
Congratulations, Marlene.
He's called the Siphon.
The Siphon?
Because he's still souls.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Oh, I just thought Marlene was going to get a nickname because, well, you turned off reality.
Well, you'll get one later when people find out that you just eat souls, and we'll just start calling you Soul Siphoner.
So far, Marlene's the only one aware that Gizmo may or may not eat souls.
To be fair, I don't really know if Marlene actually cares.
Fair enough.
She's not
That was
exactly
okay.
the most moral person in the party.
Got it. Marlene's not against me eating souls. Understood.
Whatever gets us by, man.
I like to imagine that Gizmo's combat form is just a wood chipper.
In you go.
But it also has to have a collection box at the end.
The real question is, see this is no good. Like, it's stationary, you gotta throw people in it. This isn't what you need. Let me find it again. This is what you need. This is what you need right here. It's mobile. We're talking top down. They can't really run from you so well. This, the second one. That's how you do it.
It's terrifying.
Holy shit.
Understood.
terrifying.
Understood. I need upgrades. Understood. Time to find me some upgrades.
You
I'm sure you
absolutely
guys
need
have,
a D4 or something.
Seen the news article about the guy who got so pissed off at like local legislator that he basically armored up
Killdozer?
it. Yeah.
Killdozer's a legend, and first of all, he was right. He got screwed pretty hard by his local government. They really fucked
Yes, he
him.
did.
Yeah. They went out of
Um,
their way to screw him, so yeah. But
Just
no, he's
imagine
actually like a
that
local
guy has
legend
this
even
thing.
there.
Oh yeah.
Because when they did the documentary, they asked like the people he had beef with how the town felt, and they're like, "Oh, the town hates him." But if you actually go and talk to the town folks, he's like a hero.
Yeah. But just imagine one of those guys with that thing.
Oh God, yeah.
That's got to create a big fucking mess compared to doing it the normal way. But it
As someone who's had to move a cut down tree, I'd rather scrape up the sawdust than actually move the tree. Though firewood is kind of nice to sell, so there's that.
Agreed. That's
One of
something
the things
else
I
you
did-
guys move trees.
We actually have a
Understand.
firewood economy in this area,
Oh, yeah.
so like people like will actually cut down trees just for wood.
As a kid, I always used to join my friend, and we just chop wood.
I was about to
And
say,
then,
yeah, you're in the north, so yeah, that's definitely.
Like it was a childhood pastime kind of thing.
We grew up
Oh.
strong like lumberjacks.
I was like,
I'm
let's
not gonna
just
lie to you, dude.
chop and
We used to
transfer
chop
wood.
down trees for fun. Is such a Canadian thing to say.
It was both fun and, provided fire for winter. So
Wait, were they
Very
maple
Canadian.
trees? This is an
No.
important question.
No, anything that isn't maple must go. Not good for
We-
syrup.
we don't have very many maple trees here. That's an Eastern Canada thing.
How dare.
There's actually more
You're not
maple.
true
There's
Canadian.
actually more maple trees in like northeastern America than most of Canada. Yeah, there's a lot of maple. It's mostly up in like the New England side. Is that Ontario area?
Yep,
Yeah, that's where.
Ontario, Quebec. Yeah,
Yeah, they're huge there.
biggest maple syrup reserve in the world.
So much so that
It actually-
somebody stole millions of dollars worth of it.
It actually got heisted. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, the maple syrup heist. That was hilarious.
And also so perfectly
Oh.
Canadian.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Are we all ready to go? Are we all back?
I'm good now.
Hey. Let me open my notes, readjust where I was. We only killed one person, didn't we?
Just one.
Intentionally one, yes.
All right. So, you've had your sermon, Coop. And in the distance, you now see the miasma of a light source. Something pale on the horizon. Not dark, but... I mean, it's just not dark. So how does Coop react to this? After a year
There's
of
light?
darkness. Yeah, after a year of darkness, how would Coop
Oh my gosh.
react?
Probably like he's got. Oh god, what do snails have for beards, man? We just all look freaking homeless.
I believe they're
Oh
called
my
sneers.
gosh, sneerds! Yes,
Snail beards.
fantastics.
I have
Fantastic.
literally been using minor illusion to make one the entire time because I don't know if Marnie can have a sneered.
I don't think Gizmo could either.
Marlene.
And it'll be
Yeah.
like blinking as if like, oh my god, it's real light. It's not artificial? Are we home? Are we home? Have we found the way? Has Mama Maddie showed us the way?
At this point,
Praise Mama.
all the crew have like started to crawl up and like hang on the rails, looking out towards the light. All of their sunken eyes wide eye. You could count their ribs; they're so skinny, but they're just like. It's just like you promised, Mr. Coop. It is so beautiful.
Oh man. It's more beautiful than I could ever imagine. And I'll just start yelling out for people. Hey! Snaffle! Marlene! Gizmo!
Yes.
There's light! There's light! He doesn't even care that, like, other people could have seen it. He's just wild with excitement, essentially.
Ugh. God, that's brat. Even from up here, but thank fucking Knox.
Kalain like lands on your shoulder. Kalain doesn't look as skinny as he should be at this point, but he's lost
Of
some
course.
weight. He's He's suffered. He's
Let me
suffered
ask-
quietly.
He's been holding out on us, hasn't he? He's been fishing while he goes to fly.
You never caught him, but there's a couple of times when you think you've gotten a whiff of something sea-like when he's returned. Hey, now here's the real question. Would you have ever confronted him about it?
I think Marlene is going to look at it pragmatically. He's the thing flying up ahead to keep our ship from sinking. He's got his own paws, and if he's catching his own food, that's less of our food that the crew has to give up.
And you know what, Marlene? Just for that, every once in a while, you find a half-eaten fish at your feet. You just wake up and it's there.
Listen. She'll eat it when nobody's looking. It's pragmatic. It's fine. It's an unspoken agreement, if you will.
And just like that, Marlene is also not looking nearly as skinny as everyone else, but still very gaunt and still very starved. Just holding up a little better than everyone else. The light gets brighter and brighter as Kalane's just looking. Oh dear. I've dreamt of this. It's finally here. We finally have light. Oh, we look terrible. Oh my god, turn it off, he says, looking at Marlene. You have a sneered.
Not this time. Nuh-uh. We're saving that for emergencies.
Yes, let's not touch the magical turn everything off stone. Now that we're here where we have something on for once.
Yeah, like the light from the ocean never came back, did it? I never saw.
I've been flying. I don't know why I gave up the old cone voice. I've been flying out there every day for, well, it feels like years. If there was something out there besides the occasional large fish, I would have found it. And don't ask, they were too big to catch.
Yeah, so there was stuff out there.
Yes, of course there was. There's life. I even thought about
That's-
diving into the water once or twice when I got really hungry, but I saw what looked like an island eating another island, and I thought better of it.
What?
I don't know, it was dark
Huh?
and they were large.
That is frightening to hear about.
Quite. It was either that or mating, I'm not entirely sure, but either way it was very violent. Anyway, light!
Yeah, let's focus on the big things, right? The good things. We made it through this. We're here.
All
Home.
right.
And nobody important died. In the distance
Uh,
here. Hey, I like Jerry! Then you
And
just
Jerry
hear,
was
shut
all
up,
right,
Sam, nobody
actually.
liked Jerry.
Berry was delicious. I mean, what?
Nobody catches it.
What? You ate? You? Never mind.
We don't ask questions on a dangerous journey.
What happened
I
in
just-
this place stays in this place.
This has
You
been
wanna know
such
the
a
answers?
trying and tribulating adventure. I think perhaps they have the right of it. Maybe we should just never talk about this trip ever again in our lifetimes.
Mm-hmm.
Deal?
Makes sense to me. Deal.
I can accept this deal.
Excellent, excellent. And the crew's all just nodding. Naeem's just like got a thumbs up in the back. Let's never mention
guess-
this again. Now let's get to this light source because I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck is there. All of it.
All right. I guess that means you should go and look for a port, doesn't it? Or at least a beach we can land on.
No, yes, I have to scout.
God.
Well, for once, I'm really fucking glad I have wings. And with that, he flutters off. Like, he jumps off, and there's a moment where you think he's just going to land in the water because, like, he's flapping, but he's still a little weak. But he barely catches himself, drags the tail, his tail drags in the water, but he eventually flies up, dripping water as he goes, flying off towards the light. And then the card comes up a few hours later. No, I'm kidding. So, he's going to be gone from some time. Is there any preparations you guys wish to make for landfall? Make sure you have your spell slots slotted for those of you who have to actually choose their spells.
Hey.
What did you pray to Mama Maddie for? Just make sure you have that written down. Mama, please give me a fireball and...
Yeah, she's always prepared my fireballs. I got Revivify, Spirit Guardians, or Vitality, apparently. Prayer of Healing. Neat.
Are you a life cleric?
Aid. No, I'm a light cleric. That's why I've got
Oh, yeah, that's
fireballs.
right. I forgot about that.
Fireball.
He's a boom snail.
I'm a boom snail. I will cast Aid on second level 8 on the party. You each get 5 extra health. Except for me.
About probably less than an hour later, you hear the flapping of wings, and Kalain returns, landing heavily on the prow, looking very, very smug with himself.
What'd you find, buddy?
I found land, and there's food there, lots of it.
Oh my
Food?
god.
Yes, the
Yeah,
whole place
folks.
is covered in it. Large stocks of the stuff that you people eat.
Did you eat some?
No, I didn't eat it. I don't eat mushrooms, I think they're called, but the whole island is covered with them.
I love mushrooms.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, we know.
I don't know why, but I love mushrooms.
You've always loved them. I don't know why either.
Oh man, it's been so long.
Are you
Yeah, he's-
okay, Coop? You're drooling a little bit.
I think Coop's had a full detox at this point.
About to fix that.
Yep. The unwilling detox. I've well, yeah, we got to make. How far away are we when we get there?
No, we'll be there in a couple of hours, but don't worry. I, as your fearless leader, I brought gifts. And with that, he reaches into his collar. Something opens and just mushrooms everywhere. Like they just spill out of his collar, just mushroom after mushroom, like a little pile of them, of where he had apparently spent most of this time just gathering mushrooms. Now, I don't know which of them are edible and which aren't, but I figured stop eating those. We don't know already. The crew's like starting to chew on them.
Hold on,
and stuff, like,
hold on.
just going
Let me
through.
identify what the mushrooms are, guys. I want to make
Hold
sure
on,
which ones
good.
are edible and which ones are recreational. Kill you, and I'll do a quick medicine check if I can.
Go for it.
Hell yeah.
Every single one of these mushrooms is edible. Every single one of them has a calorific, they're basically nutrient dense. They're also all incredibly hallucinogenic.
Go to town, guys. Yes. Dive again.
Nom nom nom.
They do have very strong hallucinogenic properties. I think that's just a bonus. Or maybe the food's the bonus.
Normally you gotta pay extra for that.
There's already
This-
some crewmen who have their fucking hands cupped to their chest full of mushrooms and they're just eating them, looking around. Their pupils the size of saucers, just completely out of it.
Bro, your face is like, 2 times bigger than your head.
These mushrooms
Snaffle,
are
do you get more
so
eyes?
good.
Yeah, man.
All
Dude, I
right.
didn't know your eyes could blink in 360 degrees.
They can. If you try hard enough. And Coop just wanders around with the crew, just like getting wasted as everybody's just eating mushrooms because nobody's had food for fucking ever. They've basically been on starvation rations for whatever fish you've been able to punch out of the fucking ocean snaffle, which wasn't much. So now we're here. Everybody's eating mushrooms. Everybody's high. Is there anybody here? Wait, raise your hand. If you haven't eaten any of the hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Oh hell no, I'm hungry. I'm eating that.
We're going on a trip on our favorite spongy ship.
Well,
I didn't know
Gizmo,
Clan had kittens.
Gizmo being a robot, would probably not have partaken in any of these mushrooms.
Gizmo.
So what we do is we dilute it and make some essential oil for you, some mushroom extract, and we use that to oil your gears. And
Please do not touch me, Marlene. I do not know where your hands have been.
Come on, old man. Yeah, good
all
for
right,
you.
I don't know where your sockets and gears have been, but you go around touching absolutely everything. So
I have not touched a single thing that has not wanted to be touched. Well,
that
maybe
doesn't
the
mean
dead
you
bodies.
see exactly. You've been touching dead bodies. So whose hands are dirtier?
I mean,
Actually, don't answer that.
well, a dead body is an object, therefore it's not a person, therefore it cannot consent.
What?
What? That doesn't mean. No, the point was that it's gross
Oh,
because
right.
it's decomposing. I
That
don't know
is
what the
what
heck
I
you're
meant.
on about.
Right. That is what I meant as well. Shifty eyes, shifty eyes.
You know what would really help right now if you had some of these mushrooms?
Do I have a message?
I do not wish to partake in said mushrooms.
Gizmo, you get a message. And it says, if you're looting people, you better split that with me.
Gizmo will actually cast message back because I do have that cantrip. And he was like, no, it is something far worse than looting.
Damn it. All right. So what is it then if it ain't loot? What's worth touching dead bodies for?
Well, remember when I told you I ate a soul? I think I have acquired a taste for souls.
Takes a moment before you get a message back, and it's mine's off limits, but listen, as long as you're taking something out of it, I'll keep quiet if you get me what I want.
Oh, of course. I would of course ask for yours, Coop's, and Snaffle's permission. But when you die, if you wanted your souls to be eaten by me to carry on your legacy.
All right, it seems we've reached an agreement then.
A deal has been made, let's say.
Marlene and Giz are just sitting there quietly staring at each other. No one knows why. They're whispering, but you can't exactly hear it.
At this point, just Kalain kind of flutters over to Gizmo, who's probably already in the throes of an basically his drugs at this point. You know, I don't think they like each other. They've just been staring daggers. Coop, waves the paw in front of the eyes.
Why is there a cloud waving?
This happy little cloud smiles and snaps his corn cobs. Coop!
Holy moly.
Coop! And now this field of just corn husks is shouting your name and waving rhythmically.
The food greets you happily and
The
by
land
name.
knows my name, man. Oh, man. What do you want, Food Land? Good to see you.
Goop, you're not communing with the land. You're communing with me, Kalain. Oh no, he's lost.
Oh man. How did you join the land?
Kalain looks at Marlene, who's high, looks at Gizmo, who's not. Well, you see, it all started when I became the land. He starts just telling you a story of nascent ascension to godhood and how Kalain has become the land.
Kalena Strahd confirmed.
Little did we know that Strahd had a pet cat the whole time.
I'm like, yeah, yo, do I gotta block out some spoilers here? Huh?
Now you're getting closer to the island. The hallucinogens have taken effect, though they're mostly harmless. It's put you in a euphoric, merry state of mind. It's certainly not a bad trip, though what you see does change rather often and always seems to have a rhythmic swaying motion to it, regardless of it should be swaying or not. But now that you're closer to the island, you can see towering mushrooms in the distance. This was what looks to be a rocky island that has been overgrown completely, with just dozens and dozens and dozens of various species of fungi. Some, like the large ones, are all like about 30 to 50 feet tall and blue capped, with just angry red and black spots. Some of the smaller ones just have little veils around them. Everywhere are spores that float around like snow, and these snow-like spores are actually what's bringing the light, as they all have a gentle, soft glow to them. And it's given this whole island full of these mushrooms, these bioluminescent vines, and these thick hallucinogenic spores. It's just thick and choked with euphoria and good feeling. But now that you're breathing in the spores, you're starting to hear things. And some of these things are panicked. Some of these things are angry. Some of these things are sad. But all of these things are generally on the upset side of the spectrum of emotional well-being, we'll just say that. The voices all say the same few things, and that is that Mashura has killed us all, and that the gates are closed, we're abandoned. Mashura has killed us all. And something about light shining beyond the gates.
Are you guys hearing this stuff too?
Who's Mashura?
You are hearing this stuff too.
I thought it
I'm
was
Mashura
about-
am.
Hey! You get punny when you get high. Just boo.
Yeah.
Oh, but what the hell are they talking about? Light beyond the gates. Is the gates where we came from? Are we
Is
killing
that-
them all?
I
Or
don't.
is that where we're going?
Or are we going into dying with them all? I'm going to attempt really hard to talk back to the voices in my head.
The voices in your head. Why would Mashura close the gates? Why would they abandon us like... And right then, what does Coop mentally shout into the hallucinogenic spore void?
Yo, we're new here. Can you tell me what the heck's happening?
It's like thousands and thousands of people at a great distance all went, "Ah, what the fuck?" and like turned to you at once as you're just shouting out like, "Hey, we're new here. What's up?" And then immediately you just hear someone new who sent this. Have they come from Ashura? Who are they? Why are they here? Do you see them? I do not see them. Do you see them? Don't see them? Look out to the sea. Where are they at?
I can hear you. We're on a boat.
Yes, I figured as much. You must be close. Yes, they're very close. Ah, I see them. They're right there. Shut up, Jerry. We were talking to Sam.
Ah, damn it! Not another cherry.
Don't worry, he will be consumed as well.
What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Gizmo. Keep your inside
Hello,
thoughts inside.
Gizmo just turns to the mushrooms. Hello, I am Gizmo. Are you in need of assistance?
Yes, yes, I see them. They're sailing. They're in the spores. They're in the spores. They're in the spores. Ah, one of them is not breathing the spores. An alien. Something different. What do you see? Should we allow them? Should we kill them?
Please don't kill us.
Silent, we're not talking to you.
How
You're eavesdropping. It's rude.
do I close out?
Can't.
So
And is it
it's
eavesdropping if we're part of the conversation anyway?
right.
So which one of us is not breathing? I mean, I don't breathe. Wait, am I the one not breathing?
Yeah.
Are they
The only
talking
one
about
not
me?
heard in this in this conversation.
Oh, wait. Can Gizmo even hear these things then?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, never mind then. I do not respond as I have.
No, we're like we've just come from the the ethereal expanse. We are come in peace.
You come in peace. You come in peace. No, you come in peace. You know, come in peace. You've come to destroy. You come to force open the gates. Force open the gates. Why have you come
What-
here?
What
Why
are the
have
gates?
you brought darkness?
We brought darkness.
Marlene coughs low.
Shh.
Yes, the Mashar said that the Light Eater would come. And she is here. She is here.
Well, that's a
And then all of that attention kind of turns to Marlene, and you can feel it as if like 100 consciousnesses mentally turn their attention to Marlene. Yes, Light Eater. You are here.
What?
You've brought the darkness, Light Eater.
Oh yeah, shit, that happened, didn't it? We've been sailing on the darkness so long, I kind of forgot that was my fault for a second. Say that out loud, by the way, not in my head.
Oh.
Everybody
Oh, I
turns
didn't
like they
maybe
kind of
turn off
also
the light.
forgot. Sorry.
it was one mistake.
So, on an unrelated side note, can I stop catching slack from Madeline now that Marlene has killed the Astral Sea?
No.
Damn it.
We can both just take slack together. How does that sound?
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Light Eater, come. You're expected. The Mashur will talk to you. The Mashur surely see. She. There's a capital S on that she, and you know 100% Marlene that they're referring to you, the Light Eater.
Who's the Mashar?
The Mashur leads. The Mashur knows all. The Mashur will tell you. You will meet the Mashur. Come. Sail to the island. We will not eat you. Do not eat any more of us without permission.
Oh shit! You're the
Oh.
mushrooms? Or bro, am I just really high?
We are
I
the
think we fucked up.
mushrooms. But
Oh.
don't
Yep,
worry,
we fucked up.
we don't gain consciousness for some time. We are inert. You ate eggs. Eggs is a good explanation. Not us, but could become us.
I mean, a lot of people eat eggs for breakfast.
That is why we will not take it personally. No more eggs. Don't eat the eggs. Stop eating the mushroom eggs.
I have a question. What
Wait.
came first, the mushroom or the voices in the head?
The
The spore.
spore came first. +1 inspiration for Snapple for jinxing me.
I got my
Oh,
inspiration back.
that was very definitive. I thought it would be like a whole theological debate.
Like a chicken and an egg. We've heard that one. Very simple. Very easy answer.
Yeah?
The egg. What boreth the egg wasn't quite a chicken, but close. And then what came from the egg was the first chicken. Simple.
So the chicken came first.
No, it wasn't quite a chicken. It was like a chicken, but close. It's like what came first?
So the not chicken laid a not chicken egg, and out came a chicken.
No, so the not chicken laid an egg. And that egg came forth the first chicken. That was like it was like a like if a slug gave birth to a snail. It could happen, could it not?
So
Ew,
the
no.
not chicken laid an egg, and then the first chicken is like a mutated not chicken.
Light Eater understands, I think. But I shall not dwell on this too long. And then like you have 36 other voices are like, I'm confused. Like just mentally in the background.
I have no idea what's going on.
The not chicken egg had a mutant in it, and so the first chicken was a chicken.
So
Yes.
was the first not chicken a chickant? And
Yeah.
the new one was a chicken?
Yeah.
Sorry, mushrooms.
100 voices. I don't get it.
Why are we talking about chickens? What on earth are you people talking about? Have you
The
all gone
mushrooms are
insane?
speaking.
Turns out the spore came first.
I see. So my friends have gone insane. Understood.
Nah, we're just it's fine.
Yes, the spore came first. The spore came first. You have one tiny voice, especially Jerry. And here is shut up.
Wait. If it's a chicken can't and a chick can Jerry? Jerry can?
Jerry can.
Sail to the island. We will not stop your approach.
Thank you. What do you look like, disembodied voice spores?
You see us now, do you not? Wave. Wave. We can see you.
Waving.
Waving.
And then,
Somewhat waving.
and then you watch as every single mushroom you can see on the island, as one, waves back. And exactly, regardless of size,
Oh man.
whether they're 50 foot tall or 5 inches. If it's part of the mushroom intelligence, it's waving at you.
Whoa.
It's like an ocean of mushrooms.
Wow. That is a lot of shrooms.
It is an ocean of mushrooms. I sailed on a sea of spore when I was but a child, and I had legs. Before I took root deep in this place. In the distance, you're like, oh god, Gerald's going on about his backstory again.
It's like, is that Jerry? That's cool, man.
My name's Gerald.
I didn't know you, Gerald. Sorry, I didn't know that you could just set roots down and actually become a mushroom. Dude, can I learn how to do that?
In time, perhaps. When we are born, we walk around. We move. Then we get old. We set down roots. It is like this with your people, I think, though less literal.
I suppose so, hey?
We are more alike, perhaps, than we think. in the distance. Shut up, Jerry.
Why don't they like you, man?
It's a long story.
Well.
I'm like them, but not like them. I'm like you, but not like you. You'll see soon.
Oh,
Maybe.
you're the chicken from the not chicken.
I hate you so
Or is
much.
he the not chicken? No, he's the not chicken that made the chicken.
Or he really is Jerry Can, just like the chick can. Oh, jeez.
I'm not a fucking chicken.
No, you're a non-mushroom.
I am a mushroom. I'm a mushroom.
Guys, is he a mushroom?
You hear like 100 voices. He's a mushroom. Look. We give Jerry a lot of shit, but we like Jerry. Yeah, Jerry's one of us.
Well, at least we know he's a fun guy.
Yeah, 100. Hey.
Oh no.
And with that, our ship sails into this miasma of spores, and now that you're in and you're breathing in thickly, like it's like almost like you're breathing in smoke. It's a very earthy smell, but spores are thick and they're everywhere. And it's becoming quickly apparent that's probably what's allowing you to communicate with them are these spores. Because the more you breathe in, the closer you get, the stronger your and the more complicated your communication is able to be. Because at the edge there, it was a lot of like rapid thoughts, but now you're able to sort of tell individuals apart, and like Jerry, for example, and sort of get a feel. But you land on this rocky shore. There's not a lot of easy places to really pull up a boat, so you're probably going to have to set anchor and then row your way to shore is what we'll say will happen. And you will be on the first boats.
Let's go.
This Light Eater has an audience with oh god, was it Mushan? What was it called again?
You've already forgotten. The Mashara.
Dude, I'm really
The Mashara.
Musharna. Alright, I'm really high, sorry.
It's okay, we all are.
Sweet. Do you guys just like exist high?
We have expanded our consciousness in several directions that most unrooted peoples would find unnatural. Like we communicate with each other through touch, our roots entangle, our lives entangle. When one of us eats, we all eat. When one of us thinks, we all think. But we're also different.
It's a collective.
Yes, but also not. We're individuals that are connected at a level we can't fully explain. When Sam is cut, I know just when he knows. It is like we are joined but not. It is hard to describe to the uprooted. Maybe the Mashura Ka will explain more. The Light Eater is expected.
What? How do you know about the light incident?
Because the Mashura told us. They said that the light would go out, and that the world would die, and that we must open the gates and flee before the end. But the gates are closed, and the lights are out.
How do you open gates?
We don't know.
Oh.
The Mashura was on the other side when they closed. Only the Mashura Ka remains. And he is too young to know.
Oh. That's not good.
And it sounds like I really fucked up.
Hey, Mart, maybe don't do that thing here.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna touch that for a bit.
Just put that in a for emergencies only.
Oh yeah, no, that was already the case, but kind of lacking this light eater moniker. Like I'm kind of really lacking it.
Why?
I don't know. It's got a nice ring to it. Is all I'm saying.
Light Eater, Darkbringer, problem.
Problem. Huh. Just, I mean, problem was probably your first nickname, right? So
Oh yeah, that was my very first. That was the nickname Mama Maddie gave me.
yeah, yeah. Well, let's not bring the end of the world here, okay?
I think that's a bit too late. Looks at all the darkness around us.
What? It's light here. We got the light.
Well, it's light from the mushrooms, from the looks of it.
I mean, it's been a year and it hasn't ended yet. There's got to be something that can be done, or
Maybe you can bring the light back somehow.
Yeah, and
You
instead of
ate
light
it.
bringer, you become light bringer.
Yeah. I mean, you
Maybe.
ate it. Maybe you can spit it back out.
We've been trying that with the click, 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 right?
Yeah, no, that hasn't been working.
Yeah, you just
Hmm.
killed it repeatedly.
You have, as I have heard in my books, double tapped it. Understood.
Anyway, land ho, full speed ahead, all that.
Yeah. I really want to talk to this Masharnath. Probably won't talk to me much, though. Probably talk to you.
All right, let's see how charming I can be after a year of not having to be too charming.
Well, let's just shave off the sneered, to freshen yourself up. Been a long time since we've seen. Since we've had
Alright,
to be respectable company.
She snaps and her sneered is gone.
What?
Mine was an illusion the whole time. I don't think I can grow a sneered.
Oh. Were you just trying to fit in?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Oh.
The world has
Anyway,
died. God is
anyway,
dead.
Gizmo, we gotta go talk to a mushroom god.
Ah,
That's why you should eat the Oh, wait, we're not allowed to eat any more mushrooms. You can't
Oh.
communicate them. Don't eat the mushrooms.
I see. I see. If things go dire, just point me in a direction and I will Tesla coil the first thing I see.
Yeah, okay. So if we gotta run, but also help out.
I will.
Thanks, buddy.
Don't worry, I will not leave you for dead, and I will not eat your delicious, delicious soul, as
Don't eat-
is my.
What? Don't eat my soul.
What?
Don't
No.
worry about it.
I didn't say that. You're hearing things, Coop. I think you are too high.
Probably. But like, also, if you can eat souls, don't eat the souls of the mushroom things.
You
I
plant
just,
capsules.
I don't know, but I also don't think that they'd take very kindly to Yeah, that.
I will help them regardless. Plant or human or snail or
Good job,
rock.
buddy. What? Oh, like the
Hmm?
bird. Or do you mean literal
Sure.
rocks?
The shiny rock I found a year and a half ago.
You can
That's called Corviknight.
help rocks.
Sorry.
Nice.
God, I hate that. I know what you meant.
The Pokemon.
All right, so you guys land on the rocky beach, and all of the mushrooms like kind of part intentionally. Like they're rooted, but they wave their stalks out of the way so a clear hallway opens up. That's easier for you to like go where you're supposed to go because it's very thick here. It's like a jungle of mushrooms. They're practically growing on each other. I'm getting pretty close to it. You can see you're kind of nearby where Kalain had harvested some of the mushrooms because there's a lot of like little stumps, but you can see that there's just mounds around these the bigger mushrooms of these little smaller ones that are just kind of, well, mushrooms to be, but more like little mushroom eggs. Do you follow the path, or do you strike out on your own?
Probably
gotta
follow the path.
Yeah, we gotta talk to the Mashura.
Uh-huh.
The path leads you deeper and deeper into the island, through rocky chasms littered with fungi, into what passes as a sort of village. This multi-tiered, like layered plateau of rocks that almost looks like like 4 or 5 steps up to nothingness. That these little plateaus are, and they're just covered in makeshift. I guess hovels would be the appropriate one. They're basically made out of mud and loose bits. It's somebody's like idea of shelter, but it's made very, very loosely. And you can see the uprooted fungal people, the myconids, wandering around, and they bear just as many different resemblances as the larger mushrooms around them. Some of them are tiny little, like happy little button mushrooms that just kind of smile and wave at you with actual like faces you can tell. Some of them are just these twisted, almost look like roses, of like mushroom roses, and they open and just spew like happy spores of greeting as you pass, and all these just different kinds of just ways that they make themselves known to you. Is seemingly overwhelming. Like they all, like you're the center of everyone's attention, and it's like the entire island is looking at you as you move. But finally you find yourself in front of a cave lined with glowing mushrooms, leading deep into a hallway, a chasm of light somewhere underground. This is the way to the gate. This will lead you to the Musharaka.
Kalima.
Musharaka. They correct. No Indiana Jones here, sir. That hallway is pretty tight-fitting in some places, but widens up like exceptionally wide in others. It has no real rhyme or reason. It's clearly a natural cave. But as you wander through it, all the voices you hear kind of slowly fade away and are replaced by the drone of a few far simpler voices. I have a map for this, just in case. And you can see this large cave corridor just lined with these glowing mushrooms, glowing spores everywhere. You can see large myconid warriors just wielding makeshift weapons out of loose boards and metal. And at the very, very end of this massive, grandiose cave, you can see just what looks like mushrooms folded onto mushrooms, every one of them glowing a different kind of light, and they all mesh into this divine sort of glow, and you just know the second you look at it that this has to be the gate that they were talking about it, and it is definitely closed. And standing before it is a tiny, tiny, tiny little figure, about 3 foot tall, a little mushroom guy who kind of turns and looks to you and waves one of his stubby little arms. Hi!
Hello.
I'm the Mashara Ka. I'm pleased to meet you. Come, I want to meet you, Light Eater.
Yo, bro.
Oh, well, damn, that's adorable.
Yup.
And he steps down, and he's going to wait. You can just move your tokens up if you want. But he offers you to come deeper into the cave. The Mashara told us that you would come, Light Eater. And the Mashara did not lie. You've devoured the light of the sea. And now the light of our lovely mushrooms are leaving us too. We cannot escape.
Oh, well, so the whole eating the light of the ocean thing was not intentional? Any way you know that we could reverse that?
No, I don't know. Maybe the Mashara does. I'm the Mashara Ka. I am the Mashara's heir. I'm learning to be the Mashara. But I don't know everything he knows. All I know is the Mashara told us that you would come and that I should meet you gladly.
That would explain why you seem more eager to meet me than scared, but
Oh, I'm terrified. I'm just putting on a happy face.
oh, well,
You did eat all of the light in this entire plane of existence.
yeah, that's fair, honestly. That'd be terrifying if wait a minute, hold on, never mind. That example does not work because that's already how our home is. Is there a way we can talk to this Mashara? Because I reckon that that's kind of an important thing we should do.
Oh, I would love for you to meet him, because I would love to get back to my parent as well. But the Mashara is beyond the gate. It closed. It closed when he was supposed to be making preparations for our arrival. And we cannot get it open. So, if you wish to meet the Mashara, you must open the gate.
All right, well, I guess step one is open the gate.
How would we do that?
Oh, I don't know. You can look at it, maybe. I'm not. I guess I don't know as much as the Mashara does. But it's magical.
Right.
How about you let Gizmo and I give it a shot? Gizmo's pretty magically gifted, and I know a little myself.
Oh no! That we absolutely can't do that. We can't trust anyone who's not part of our network.
I feel like it has insulted me. Can I blast it?
No, I think it's saying that we're outsiders, and that makes them weary.
Oh,
You can check
that's
it.
fair.
You can check it, Miss Light Eater. Just not him.
Oh, right.
I don't
All
like
right
him.
then.
You've breathed in the spores. We know you now. We think you would not hurt us intentionally. We do not know.
He tends to be more of a helper. I don't think he'd intentionally hurt anybody unless he was convinced it would help somehow.
Hello, I am Gizmo. I am here to help. Are you in need of assistance?
I need the gate open so I can get back to the Mashara. If you can do that, then maybe I'll let you look at the gate.
But he would need to look at the.
I need you to promise. Promise that you won't do anything to damage the gate. Harm my people.
I promise I will not damage anything while I am here.
Oh, I need you to actually mean it.
I do mean it. Do I sound sarcastic? Looks around, confused.
Excuse me, Miss Light Eater. Can I get to the can I get to the robot?
Oh, right.
Thank you.
Hello there.
This little he's like a little under 3 foot, just kind of leans back and like looks up at you underneath the cap of his little mushroom hat. His little mushroom head. He brings out a shiny, polished green rock. This is an oath stone. Swear on this that you won't hurt me. My people are the gate, and I will let you look at it.
Oh, simple matter. As a robotic appendage comes out of Gizmo's side, touching the rock. I, Gizmo, solemnly swear I will not harm any one of you, does your kind have a name?
You could just say Mike and it would kind of cover everyone, I think.
Okay. I, Gizmo, promise not to harm any Myconid or anything that is on this island.
Okay. He puts the rock back.
Oh, that was simple.
You guys can look at the gate.
I will go with Gizmo and possibly give the help action to examining the gate if needed. Like Arcana, I guess.
Alright, you guys ascend these mushroom steps. Every time you step on a mushroom, it actively lifts itself to place you onto the next one until it daisy chains you up into this closed fungal gate that's now glowing so brightly. It's the brightest thing you've been close to for what seems like forever, and it is nearly blinding as you gaze upon it.
If I had retinas, they'd be burning right now.
Once you
Light
abandon the
eater.
weakness of flesh.
So it's magic, and we got to figure out what we might need to do to open it.
Understood. I am good at magic. Will you be assisting me?
Well, naturally.
Okay. I assume this is an Arcana roll, DM?
This is an Arcana roll.
Understood. At advantage 24.
Would you like to use your strange memories?
Do
I'm
it.
gonna
Let's see how
take it,
high
I'm
we
gonna-
can drink it.
I'm going to assume I will fail if I don't. So, yes.
29.
29.
God, can you imagine a 25 DC at level 20? Granted, I've done it, but it's like usually pretty rare. You spend
DC 30.
you spend the greater part of an hour studying the very complex and intricate magics of this gate. There are thousands of strands of magic leading to just the land around it, the various Myconids. Just everything seems to be leading to this gate. Like, this gate is the heart of this entire colony. The entire colony, you realize, is kind of built around feeding this thing its magic. You don't even know if the Myconids themselves realize this, but this gate is powered by them. And it's sealed. It is currently closed by 4 different seals. Now you can spend a few hours to investigate each seal individually, or if you have access to the identify spell and its pearl, you can just cast that ritualistically.
So we're doing it the old-fashioned way.
All right, so give me 4 different Arcana checks.
Physical means it is. Understood. All straight assistant.
You could, yeah, they're all assistants. Fine.
Yeah. Okay. At 26. At 26. At 28.
I don't think we're getting below 20s on this.
No, we're
And
not.
26. I am really good at magic.
Nerd.
There are 4 seals closing this gate. The seals are not on the gate themselves. The seals are anchored somewhere nearby. In order to open the gate, you're going to have to shadow those 4 seals. And you won't know how to shadow them until you actually find the root of the seal and investigate that individually. But there are 4 seals, each one keeping, basically each one doing a part to keep this gate closed. You would need to destroy all 4 to open it.
Gizmo, upon analyzing this whole gate with the assistance of Marlene, finding out about the seals, I see. This gate is comprised from magic built upon by the Myconid people. Whether intentional or not, they are not aware of this, I believe. 4 seals block this gate. We will have to sever those seals in order to open it.
Now,
From what I can...
Sorry, go on.
Go
I'm sorry,
ahead.
I thought you were done. My bad.
Gizmo would just say, I have a hypothesis, and it's a concerning one. Maybe the seals are Myconid themselves. Which would be kind of me breaking my oath if I were to harm them.
One more piece of information. So, this didn't have a set DC. You got various bits of information depending on like how. So like at DC 15 you got this information, at DC 20 you got this, so on and so forth. There is a piece of information at DC 30. You did fail by 1. So if you want that last piece of information, the DC 30 one, you would need to sacrifice something to get it. So I will give you that opportunity. What will you sacrifice for success on that DC on that 29 intelligence Arcana roll you rolled initially when investigating the gate?
I think what Gizmo would try and sacrifice, seeing all this magic, seeing that there's a bit more information to learn. I'm going to sacrifice a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay. So that's acceptable. When you're running through the magic, there's something you can't quite grasp. Something that's out the edge, like just outside of your logical parameters. And as you're investigating the seals, this thing keeps bugging you, this inconsistency in the pattern. And when you finally wrap your head around it, you end up burning through quite a bit of your magic just to be able to sort of tug at the string of this. And you discover that ultimately there's one piece of information that either the Myconids didn't tell you intentionally or don't know themselves. This is not a gate meant to... this is a gate meant to travel, but this is a gate that was closed to keep something in. Not to prevent something from outside getting in, but something to keep inside getting out. And you didn't hear me, but I slammed my table with every word to punctuate that. And I felt like you missed that.
Oh my. Oh. Gizmo gets real quiet and just whispers to Actually, he casts a message to Marlene. There is something they have not informed us. This thing is the thing was sealed to keep something from getting through it. Something from in here getting out there. That is concerning.
That's terrifying, but kind of exciting.
Unless that thing is you, I do not want to know what it is.
I think we might have to figure out what it is.
Well, we would have to break the seals first, and I do not know how we go about that. If it involves killing them, talking them out of sealing it, or what have you.
Best bring it up to the little guy then.
Fair. Gizmo will start moving towards the small one.
Oh, hi, it's been several hours. What did you figure out?
I have figured out that through intentional or non-intentional, all of you myconoids seem to be powering this gate that you call it with your own magics. I do not believe it is intentional. Second off, I know that it is sealed by 4 seals around the area. If we are to get through this gate, we need to sever said seals.
Oh, I think I know what that means. So to open the gate, we gotta break the seals, and they're going to be nearby.
DM, did I have a feeling that they were nearby, or?
They need to be nearby, as in somewhere on this map. Nearby. We are currently on Aquino. We are currently where Marlene is at, and this is the rest of the map. So the seals have to be somewhere on this.
I see. Well, I would not say nearby. They are within the various islands that make up the surrounding areas of this plane of existence. So, not on this island, but nearby ones. Potentially.
Oh, well, we only have the mushrooms on this one island. If you go to the other ones, we won't be able to protect you.
We are quite.
You're quite scary. Maybe.
Think what?
Oh no. We are quite capable. Oh.
Oh, you. I was about to. You got it.
Hello? My
We
voice
can hear
has
you.
started disconnecting. Okay. It was saying I was disconnecting for a bit there on my end.
Oh, okay. Well, if you guys would help us with this gate, we're more than happy to let you come through it with us when we escape the darkness. We just ask that you don't eat the light of wherever we go. Please, Miss Light Eater.
Like
I
I
know you're
said, that
hungry.
was
I
not.
have a torch. He holds up a lit torch.
You know what? She'll humor him. Click the button. Eat the light from the torch.
He's so fucking happy. He's just like, she did the thing.
There. Just one other thing. I did discover one other bit of information analyzing the gates.
Oh, well,
And,
what's that?
well, can I insight check that? Just to see if he actually didn't realize there was another thing?
Yeah, feel free to make an insight check.
I don't trust this little guy. I don't trust cute things. I trust him.
This cute thing is an actual mushroom child. You're dealing with like a mushroom 12-year-old or 11-year-old, like, or maybe even younger. Like, the kid doesn't know much. He's an apprentice, Mushara.
as I was analyzing it, apparently this gate was made with the sole purpose to keep something from getting through it. Something from within this realm going through it. I do not know what that thing is, but that is something we should be considering if we are to do this.
Maybe we should ask Jerry.
Oh, you could ask Jerry. He doesn't have talking. He doesn't have talking privileges inside the cave. He knows why. But but yeah, he's one of the older mushrooms. I think he's even been off the island. You could talk to him. He's on the north side of the island. You'll find him growing out of a giant skull.
Huh. That is concerning.
Yeah, it's why people pick on him. He's half giant, half mushroom.
We must speak with this Jerry. He will prove very knowledgeable. Squinty eyes.
People make fun of Jerry a lot, but he's not a bad guy. He just does dumb stuff. Thank you for helping, Miss Light Eater and Mr. Robot. Please, if there's anything we could do to help you, feel free to eat any of us that aren't sapient. So if it can't talk, you can eat it.
Well, that's a good thing to tell our crew, because we've been on that dark, dark sea for about a year, and,
Also, be careful. There's a couple of islands that have mushrooms on them, but those mushrooms are bad. They're bad mushrooms. But if you go there, please don't ever. And if you do go there, we can't let you back. Okay?
Why?
Wait.
Well,
Can you tell us which islands?
yeah, one is called Diane, and it's covered in black mold. And this black mold is very parasitical, and it eats everything, including us. And there's literally nothing we can do to stop it. And then the other one is hold on, the DM forgot the name. The other one is Atacora, and it's the red island, and it's covered in razor grass, which is this red grass that's very, very sharp. Also kills everything and grows everywhere. It's pretty common that if you step foot on one of those islands, nobody's gonna like you, because if that gets on one of the other islands, that island's gone eventually.
Question above board. Would I as Gizmo know the percent, at least the directions of where these seals are, and are any of them either of those two islands?
Let's see. You would know the general directions of the seals, sure. Probably not specifically like which island it was, but there is 100% one in that area. Yeah.
Well, this is awkward. One of the seals is in that area.
Oh no.
I do not have an exact location. Maybe it's just in between those islands, but that is just me being hopeful, I suppose.
Oh, well, if you have to go on, just make sure whatever you do, you don't get any seeds or mold on you. Once it touches Earth, you can't burn it away. You can't fight it. It's inevitable.
Well,
So
I am not a volcanic make, so maybe it won't affect me.
oh, I hope so. So you got so well, and you sacrificed for 30. I'm literally just going to tell you, probably, the vicinity. It's not going to be exactly there. It's going to be nearby. So either this island or one of the islands adjacent to it. So that will at least shorten it.
Okay, so where his token is, Atacora is where?
I'm putting 4 of them up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. From what I can tell, Atacora, Lamieth, and Scathis.
And the fourth
I'm
one will
aboard
just
if
say
I
you were
pronounce
wrong.
any of the. I'm aboard if I pronounce any of those wrong. I am sorry.
It's Lemith, Scathis, yeah, Atacora. You got him pretty close.
Yeah. What can you tell us about Lamieth or Scathis?
Okay, so Lemith it's the home of there's a lot of merfolk there. It's the Coral Throne. And they have a seat there. I mean, it's not on the island. It's kind of like under it. But they generally don't let anyone near their island. They're pretty territorial. So you'll have to deal with them. You can also try the Swelves. They don't really like the Swelves, but we don't really like the Swelves either. That's why we call them the Swelves, because it rhymes with self, and all they think about is themselves. They're also sea elves, so it kind of works.
Understood. And Scathis?
Oh, I don't know anything about that. It sounds really scary, though. Good luck.
Fair enough. Looks to party. So, party, where do we wish to go first?
I think
start
we
with
do.
Scathis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To Scathis it is.
We just gotta stay away from, what were they? Diane and
Atacora.
Atacora.
Well, we have to go to Atacora eventually, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Sounds like Atacora is going to be last on the list then.
Most likely, yes.
That makes sense.
I do not know the location of the fourth one, but if I were to hazard a guess, maybe it's on. And if I don't have the map anymore, so I
sorry,
can't make a guess.
I'll go back. We'll go back.
If I were to hazard a guess, it might be in one of the Nimbuses.
Oh,
I mean, that's just my guess. I could easily be wrong on that.
I wonder if getting to the other ones will give us clues about where the final one is.
That is true. Well, to Scathis it is.
Okay, I would, you could rest a little while if you want. Your crew's pretty worn out. Maybe take
Yeah, they really are, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is true. Okay.
we could
Wait.
give you food. We could give you food and water, which I know you need.
That would be a great help.
Something more tasty than the bland shit that I can just create a thin air. Would be nice. Could really use some spices.
Yeah, I'll get you know what? I'll get Cherry to do it. Cherry's really good at manual labor. So we'll get him to gather you some food and some water and bring it back to your ship.
Thanks, man.
And that'd be also a good time to ask Jerry exactly what might be beyond that barrier.
Oh yeah, he might know. He's one of the oldest of us.
He's so tiny and cute.
It really is. Alright, maybe he does know where the final. Maybe he. God. You know, I thought once we got the wave cleaver in the ship and the crown of storms, we'd just be able to get out of here. Now we got seals and mushrooms and light eating and.
Maybe this Meshakura knows how we can get home.
Yeah.
It's Michelle.
Maybe it's those. You know, Gizmo, you talked about keeping something in.
Oh, yes. Apparently, there's something out there, motions to the vastness of the sea, that is not supposed to get through this.
Real quick, because I think you misunderstood. It's keeping something on the other side of the portal from getting out.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it's got something contained inside of it.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I have fully
That-
misunderstood this. We should not open this. There is something on the other side that will probably kill us if we open it.
Well, we
Yeah, I
gotta
was
open
thinking
it,
we were
so-
we were trapped in with the thing. So
more like that thing is trapped in with me.
That's
You
the
could just-
spirit.
Well,
And you do know
snuff
that
out
the
its life
Mashur is
force,
there,
right?
so
Yeah, or maybe the Mashur is dead now.
maybe the Mashur has been tainted.
Little buddy doesn't know why it closed in the first place.
are you asking the Mashur? The Mashur God?
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't. The Mashur just closed it behind him. He said he was going to make preparations for its use. I don't know what that meant. He didn't tell me. And I won't find out until I eat his spores.
Huh.
Sounds like we're all getting fed to something.
Not the rock all over again.
Nope, the great worm. The opposite
That
of the
is-
rock.
What? The great worm?
You know, it lives in the sand and spits out spass.
Sandworm that spits out. Why would it eat snails or mushrooms?
Because it eats anything that moves.
Just be very, very still.
Oh, and guys, whatever you do, watch out for the Morrow.
The morrow?
Yeah, they've gotten pretty bad since the lights went out. They used to be, well, they were always bad, but they've been really bad. I think it's because we're the only light in the area. Everybody's just kind of coming here. Yeah, that's.
Oh, we have to go back out in the darkness, don't we?
Well, there's some lights on the rest. Centaurus is covered in portals. It happens to be where most of the light is coming from, besides our spores. But those are just one-way portals. They're environmental portals. They're common here. We've already tried to use them. We can't.
Where do those go?
Mostly air elemental planes. It's how the ethereal expanse gets its weather and its climate. There's no air without portals to air, water, etc. Because the sea was not water.
Yeah, what was it?
Well, I don't know for sure. There's a lot of stories and a lot of speculation. Some say it was a dead protector god who decided to protect his people and sacrificed himself to create the ethereal expanse to protect their souls. There's some people who think that the sea is souls. Some think it's just glowy water.
Oh, it's really not that.
Some things
Otherwise,
it's the old stars that used to be now hidden in the depths. I don't know, but I'd like to think that whatever it was, they didn't suffer.
don't know. They certainly blipped out quick.
Yeah,
So
she ate him pretty fast.
what you're saying is Marlene destroyed a sea of souls.
If they were souls, yeah.
Or God.
Oh, could you imagine if it was a god? Ah, light eater, god eater.
I don't know
Marlene's
if your
just,
nickname is getting better or worse.
I guess it's going to depend on how alive a lot of us get out of this.
Right. Yeah.
Because
Big
if that
hope.
was an entire sea of souls, holy fucking shit, I screwed up.
Yeah, you killed a lot of people. Or
Just
souls.
just a little bit.
That was a lot of food you wasted.
Gizmo jealous.
You beat me to it. I
I
was
think
typing
Gizmo's
that.
just hungry.
Hmm?
Do you know how much? Do you know how tasty all those souls could have been? I am ashamed, Marlene.
Gizmo would have had a buffet.
All you can eat
I mean, what?
buffet.
I mean, what? Who would want to eat a soul? Not I, says Gizmo. Looks around suspiciously.
Dude, you talk about it constantly, so
I do not. You're a high, Coop. I do not know what you're talking about.
you run on gas, right? Because you were really gaslighting me.
Hey, I am the only one here who is not high right now. Therefore, I am making the most sense. Am I not?
Dude, high people can make sense. I was
Name
high
one high
all the
person.
time until
Yeah, don't
like
stereotype Coop like that.
until like our like year-long sojourn there. Where I was 6 months without flies. It's soberest I've been since I was like a small snail.
I mean,
Uh,
I mean no offense by this, but you started a cult when you were sober.
Yeah, man. What else are you gonna do?
Not start a cult.
I mean,
I am
Is it
confused by
really
the
a
question.
cult?
it's the cult
Is
of
it- is
Mama,
it- If you knew Mama Maddie, you'd understand.
right? Just wait until you see Mama. You'll understand. I'll make a
Hmm.
true believer of you yet.
Maybe one day.
Well, Mama will.
And so our group makes their plans to head to Scathis to uncover the 4 seals that are keeping this gateway closed, and perhaps open them, perhaps not. Perhaps find what lay beyond the gate, or perhaps run away from it if it actually is more of a prison than a gate. Either way, we'll see what next week brings.